back to Arica Harbour with the awesome team, which I picked up on Val Pariso, and we go. All the tanks, as you might expect, just completely drove off, which is, usually I'd be angry at that, but obviously going on to do some good work, so we're getting this fast moving and see what we can do with this little buggy thing here. And I'm just looking down at my hands, and I don't have any hands. Hey, I'm the invisible man. If I was the invisible man, you'd think I'd get shot less. But anyway, we're driving into here, and completely differently to what I usually do. You know, the vision optics bombarding B, but going this way this time. And do you see those explosive barrels that just gone past there? In a Humvee, that will nearly always kill you as you drive down there, so be aware of that. And right now, I think my plan was just to see if there's any tanks to steal. They're not. In fact, one's dead on the actual pad. It shows how fast that UAV got over here. I'm being shot in the back. They've got one tank operational, and I managed to get off the rocket and kill the tank. Unfortunately, I threw up a health pack at the wrong second, so I get owned by that guy. But my rocket seemed to kill a tank, and that was the only tank that had operational. And we had 3 awesome tanks coming in their face. So as you might expect, their base is pretty much overwhelmed right now with armor, and I didn't see anybody on any of the anti-armor tripods with the cornets or the javelins. So now me and Benzilla are coming in the Humvee to keep up the pressure here. Get around to that crate if we can, and try and avoid these tanks. And people are dying all over the place. And I'm just going to try and chip away at this concrete barricade there, so I can get a good angle on the crate and kill anybody who wants to come and try and disarm it with the 50 cal on this thing. Yeah, I might get shot from tanks and stuff. Unfortunately, the tank barges me there. A bit rude. What can you do? So I'm staying on this thing, making sure no one's going to harm that. People are trying to disarm that, but that's not going to happen while I'm still alive. So 50 cal on station. I'm always pressing back, spotting the guys as they jump up. And we get the crate and we get the base, as fast as you like. Just checking for other people just turning up, ready to see what happens with the base. There's still people around. And luckily for me, all the anti-armor rockets and stuff are hitting the tanks and not me. So I guess I'm lucky there. And we got another fast mover. I didn't know we had 2. I thought only 1 spawned, but I guess the base has moved on, so maybe this is this one.
Hang on there, I'm gonna take care of that wood.
This is Wolf 2, new coordinates have been received, everything's secure over here, and we're headed out.
Scanning, I'm waiting for someone to get in and drive me. Hopefully it'll be Benzilla. I think that's what I'm waiting for. I think he comes up to repair me because he's the right kit. So 80's not bad, but I'd prefer it was 100. So some more waiting, and as he's repairing me, this other guy gets in. And I'm slightly worried about this guy because this was one of the guys I noticed earlier wasn't really pulling his weight in this team. There's always 1 or 2 bad apples, but as you can see, this guy's going a special strange way. I'm thinking, oh, he's going this way, but apparently he just wants to crash straight into the freaking bush and get me killed. So the team was great, just not that guy, unfortunately. But I guess I get to spawn on Benzilla instead of driving in, which would have been more fun driving in quickly. And as you can see, the team's not that bad because that's a really good place to hold that building there. Benzilla dies behind me, so I know I'm the only one left in here. And he comes down to either avoid the grenade I threw in there, or just expecting me to come to the door at the front of this building. But I'm already in here, and I'm obviously more into this building than he expected because he didn't even fire a shot back. So I managed to kill him on the stairs and move on out. I haven't really explained much about this kit. I guess I'm this kit, and I'm using defibs open doors these days just because it's quicker. I'm using this kit because when you infest a town like this, I mean infest, because you're literally like a cancer if you're in a good squad, because you can just keep on staying alive. These support guys are good at just staying in here and not losing tickets trying to get into the town. Just stay in town and do what you can. So the XM8 LMG is actually a really good gun for killing people, even though I went with armor. I always go with armor with support. So you all covered. I'm just going to hold my position and hope this team catches up with me as I do what I can to hold the line here. Not to mention a spawn point for each other as we spawn. So here we are in the C4 building. Where I'm looking right now, that's where you could C4 in that little bit there, but neither of us have C4. And plus we don't need to do that this round. I mean, it's generally use that if it's a really tight match and it's obviously the only blind spot they haven't covered. So, but this is not how this is going down. So I see the shadow of the UAV there, thinking it might be someone, but it's not.
Okay, the charge is set.
Checking the scoreboard, and I guess because we took their base so hard the first time, a few people have quit. Happens. Let's see armor crate, see if we can get on that thing. I've got a good view on the crate here. Slightly worried about my left flank there, because they can run along there. But I'm kind of thinking they won't, because it's armed, and then generally the good players are going to be going for the crate and not for me, but you never know. So we get Bravo. We actually armed and got Bravo instead of taking the building. That's how blitzkrieg that was. I was thinking I might run into the street and just go for A there, but I thought better of it. So I guess I'm pretty lucky there's no team kill either on this. So I shot that guy straight in the back of the head. Seems the people from behind that were trying to either spawn camp us or hold the base had no idea we're in here, and they're shooting us in the back as we're trying to cover A. But they're so far behind that they don't manage to stop A, and obviously A is going to go down, and that's a really hard crate to take, and we took it with pretty much no problem at all. So we had armor on there and everything, so not really a lot they can do. More injured guys. If you see an injured guy, don't forget what you're there for. Now here, for some reason, I don't know why, but I just figured that there's going to be a guy in this prefab. I don't know what made me think that, but there is. And we surprise each other, so there's a lot of spray going on. And it comes out in my favour. I don't know why I did that. I just assumed the worst and think I'm going to get shot in the back from here. So I assumed the worst, and turned out for the best, because there was a guy in here, and I managed to outsmart him and surprise him and take him out. So that could have been nasty, and I managed to dodge out with pretty much just luck, I think. So now we're moving on this crate, which is always tricky. I don't know what the team's going to do right now. I'm support, so I'm not going to be running in, and I'm not going to be like bombarding the crate or anything. I'm just reacting to how the team's going. I'm just going to support them. I think the clue's in the name, so whatever the team or Benzilla decides to do, I'm just going to do my best to help them, and I'm not going to be the one to decide how this is going to go down. So right now I'm just sneaking around, covering their ass, watching for people bursting through this fence, which sometimes happens. Just quick nice flash and the thing comes down and there's people on top of you. So
Watch yourselves, we got enemy infantry in the area.
more people coming from the crate, so I'm just going to keep hitting people around this place and see what comes of it. Either we're going to bombard the crate or it's going to get armed or whatever. Just keep people alive, keep this front up,
Okay, squad,
do what I
let's
can.
take that objective.
I know there's a spawn point somewhere over there, so I'm just going to keep my best to keep the guys spotted. I'm not really even going for kills here, I'm just suppressing fire. And I'm just trying to get spots so other people can see where these people are and plan ahead, because I think this team's actually good enough to actually do that for once. So I try and move a little bit closer to these crates, so that if someone does arm the crates, then I can definitely cover the crates and get people off them so we can take them.
Hey guys, we got enemy infantry
And
in
this
the
is what I
area.
mean, like I have nothing for that 50 cal there, absolutely nothing. So I've spotted it, and RPG takes it out. Thank you very much, team. That is what I want. Some actual armor support and anti-armor support when I actually damn need it. That is what I meant by this team is awesome. So moving up to this rock, and I think I'm not going any further than this rock at all. Because we've got both crates armed, I can see both from my position. Not at the same time, but I think I'm going to focus on the bus here, because that seems to be the way most of the people are coming for.
Hey, watch out guys, we got eyes on enemy
And I'm just
infantry.
going to keep them off this crate. The guy obviously on that crate is dead, but I'm going to keep that crate armed so he gets the points for it anyway.
Bravo's ours now.
And I got Benzilla covering it from some hidden place. And I had no idea where he was. All I know is just he was getting killed on that crate from somewhere. So I'm going to cut it there and expect part 2 soon.